welcome back. Click Sports. Before we went for the Ghana game, we're here to do our predictions. Yeah. So without much ado, let me hand over straight to my guys. Come on, Uncle. We are very much Uncle.
Yes.
Proud Ghanaian. Proud Ghanaian. It's all come to a halt for the Ghana Blasters. We went to the match hopeful that we can qualify to the next stage, but it happens that Charlie, the chance from Kim. Charlie, we were analysis about the whole match. I mean, from the first 11 and how we approached the game.
The approach was bad. The approach was very bad. I'm highly disappointed. Our people didn't come to the party. They didn't come to the party at all. They played this match like this is the first match of the tournament. Okay. And I'm wondering what sort of pep talk the coach told them before the match. Because nobody came to the party. Nobody came to the party. And our captain, so after he missed the penalty, we didn't see him in the game again. We didn't see him. It was like 40 passes. We can't break ball. Professional players, we can't even break a pass. And it was like the Uruguayans
wanted more.
Yeah, they wanted the win more than us. It's just unfortunate they also have to exit because Korea. But we didn't come to the party. I'm very, very much disappointed.
Reginald, do you think the penalties will have something to do with this? Maybe if we should have at least scored the penalty, we would have gone on to get the momentum to do something, to get something out of the game. At least maybe for a draw or some kind of.
The penalty, if you are looking at things from a realistic level, the penalty changed the whole face of the game. Even though before the penalty we weren't playing well at all, the penalty at the time it came, if he had scored, I think we would have built momentum and built confidence. Once we lost the penalty, I think Dede Ayew, his head, he lost his head. His confidence totally went away, and we didn't even see him in the game again until he was substituted.
And it's like it's same for his brother. All of a sudden, start giving balls away. He can't dribble. He can't hold on to the ball. I don't really.
You get it. The whole approach to the game in the first place was totally wrong. When we started the game, it was like the Black Stars couldn't string 2 or 3 passes together. The performance was very lackluster. I was very, very surprised. I was asking myself whether we really knew what we needed in the game. Because like we weren't ready for the game. We didn't know we needed a draw or win to go through. Just 2 results, win or draw. And we were playing like there was nothing at stake. I was very surprised. And Jordan, the previous game against South Korea, he came to the party, everybody was praising him. And today, he was nowhere to be found. Even though before that, some of us knew Jordan was always inconsistent and we were always criticizing him. And, you know, he shamed us for the South Korea game. But he went back to his normal self.
Back to this.
Yes. For the European game. Because it was through him, the first goal, we lost the ball. He lost the ball. I don't know whether he thinks he's Messi or he's Maradona. You got the ball. You could just give him a pass. But you saw through Uruguay standing there. And you want to go through them. And from there, we lost the ball and Uruguay scored from it. It's like this tournament, every time Jordan loses the ball, we concede. Yeah. So, I don't know, the whole defense, especially Amate. Today, Amate was playing like some local player. Couldn't break the ball and pass. And he even nearly gave away a penalty. It was very, very, very close. So, on the whole, this Black Stars team, even though there's a lot of potential, there's still a lot of work to be done in this Black Stars.
Especially the defense.
Yeah.
Because we played just 3 matches and we conceded 7 goals.
I think the whole organization in the defense is a problem.
If you look at our defense, we have Tonka, Salisu, Jiku, they are good. So
until we're able to settle down on the defense, I think we should rather go in with the 3-back system.
Okay. You see that help us?
That rather make us more compact.
Okay.
Because with the 4-back, I don't know, with the team we have, and I don't think they have the confidence yet in the chemistry. I think when we settle on the 3-back system and build confidence and we become more compact, that would help us.
We all of us, everybody who's a genuine concern, a panelist like you have been saying this, Baba Rama, even though on the offensive, he's good, but on the defensive, the mileage in the legs or the stamina to track back, you can see all the build up to the goals, they all came from him and Jordan Ayew, that side. All the build up to their goals all came from that side. Do you think there's about time we say, okay, you have done your pitch for Blasters? Okay, maybe whoever you call him and say, okay, I mean, you can even start from the bench, maybe if you are winning, but like what the shape now, and they are sorting and one of them. Do you think it's time some of the players in the Blaster have to give way for new crop of players to come into this team?
For Baba Rahman, I think this should be his last tournament. He's not a small boy. He's just like Dede Ayew and Jordan. So, and one unfortunate thing is, I don't really blame him because we don't have any better right back. Because if you see, left back, Gideon Mensah is supposed to give him competition. If Gideon Mensah make a clear way, we see Baba Rahman for sit down, like everybody will see. I go do like Gideon be good defensive wise, Baba be good offensive wise. So it make
but on that, our third goal against Korea, it was Gideon Mensah who crossed the ball.
Mm-hmm. So and the same Gideon Mensah our Korea's second goal, it was through his foot.
Yes, you see, but is it Salih? The person who headed that ball, Salih should have picked, if you study the game after post-match, if you study, Salih should have picked that guy up, the Cho guy. He should have picked him up and marked him before he got to, he couldn't get there. So Gideon Mensah could hardly have done anything. But I'm not saying something.
What I'm trying to say is, initially we have problems with our left back and our right back.
Yes.
But for some time now, I say that the right back is a little bit better than them because we used to play this Yadon.
Yeah. Yes.
And with the arrival of Prof. Odoi and
the new boy,
Tariq Lante and Ali. Since the right back problem has been solved, but it's left with the left back. So I've seen that apart from Gideon Mensah, we should go fishing. We should go. There are a lot of Ghanaians outside. We can because if we are not able to get a correct replacement for Baba, that will let people do the justification that Baba is good. But if like this tournament, like if your Mensah came out of the tournament, that's all.
That is why before the tournament started, everybody was clamoring for Jeffrey Slow.
That's it. So this speech for this is a mistake we dropped Jeffrey Slow. Because this was Baba Rahman's time to tell everybody that okay,
it was justified.
Thank you.
It was good that.
So this time it's there for the whole. But even the commentator who was doing the commentary, it's not a Ghanaian.
Yes.
But it's not when even those that no, Baba Rahman was not in the game. Baba Rahman was, and even this very much, I don't want to put the blame on one person. Not the players, they didn't come to the party.
Okay, so let's talk about the second half. The second half, we seem to get our house in order where the Ayew brothers were taken out. Kudu started taking place at the center of the main floor, playing the number 10. We seem to get our house in order. The only thing we couldn't do is at least get a goal out of the second half. But don't you think that there was much improvement in the second half than the first half?
I think there was a little bit of improvement, but prior to that, the game was already gone.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we had lost the game.
Immediately we couldn't at least put one back before the break. That's why I know that we could not just...
Even though there was a little bit of improvement, though it wasn't that so much of an improvement, and we didn't look like scoring the whole game. we didn't look like scoring at all. It's not as if it was as if we didn't know we needed a result to go through.
If you see the second half, maybe it's because of how Uruguay played. Because the first half they were attacking us, and the second half they knew they are leading. So maybe because they drew back, that's why we could see that we are playing something. So we didn't do anything.
Well, Charlie, so that's how the cookies are scrambled for Ghana. They're coming back home tomorrow early in the morning to the international airport. You want to reach Shinga. And yes, so yeah, Ghanaians don't be too much, don't get too much offended. Even Germany, no, who would want it? Yeah, I'm going home. Yeah, so yeah, console yourself. Germany is going home. We are going with Germany. So yeah, that'll be to right back. We are still here, Click Sports, Charlie. Vem no fomba só. O Biabwa. Monsieur Obia. Fantastic. Charlie. It's difficult to be patriotic. Yeah. So the World Cup is on. Yeah. We are out by the World Cup. Which countries so far we know most of the countries. Germany is out. Which of the countries that supports you? Hey, this country, I was expecting them to go into the at least round of 16, but they are out.
I was saying Germany. Germany is a big country, it's a household country. But you see, for the past after they won in Brazil 2014, they have been.
Do you feel that they are trying to rebuild after that golden generation won in their
I see something like that. Because if you watch this current team, they are made up of young players, and they are trying to. They are captain Gundogan. Gundogan, the last tournament, I think he was coming on from the bench.
Yes.
So he has now picked. This is a tournament for Musiala and those Mola and. Manuel Neuer's performance in this tournament
was really bad. The Kimmich.
So I see Germany probably because there are some countries it's obvious they will come their first match like Ecuador. Their first match they were but they will go. Argentina they lost their first match, but the second match they came back. Yeah. So I think so far it will be Germany. Germany is they are disappointed.
Let me go to Regina. Right now, everybody is in Germany, but a golden generation of Belgium team that everybody tick for the past 8 years. They were the bookmakers. They were tick for Europe. They didn't win it. They were tick for the World Cup. Even 4 years ago to go far in the World Cup. They couldn't win it. And here we are, this World Cup. It's like everything just come crashing down in front of them, like the golden generation that vanished.
For some, they'll be surprised, but for me, I'm not surprised.
So the reason why you are not
Because
surprised
if you've looked at this Belgium team very, very carefully, age has never been on their side. They've been using the same group of players for God knows how long, 8 years or so. Look at from their defense, Courtois has been the number one for a very, very long time. Vertonghen, Axel Witsel, he has been there. Telemans, okay, he's not been in for that long.
He's young.
And he has that. His legs are gone. What's the other player's name?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne. Age is catching up. 31 years old. Lukaku has been their main striker for a very long time. He was injured, so he couldn't. So age has caught up with them. For me, I've seen them play, and I think they're on a downward trajectory. For some time now, people haven't been following them. So what they should have done was to gradually introduce young players to replace the old ones. But I mean, if you have an average coach like Roberto Martinez, What do you expect? What do you expect? He's been using the same players. They go to tournaments, they exit either at the quarterfinals or they get to the round of 16 or maximum semi-final and they come home. The next tournament, he's giving another chance. They go, they come back the same. What they should have done was, after the Euros, get a world-class manager who could have got the best out of this group of players. Because I'm not sure they'll be able to get this kind of players anytime soon. Anytime soon. And honestly, Belgium has never been a powerhouse when it comes to football. Belgium. So for me, when people say, oh, they are surprised and all that, I saw mistakes in the team, age being a factor, and also, Belgium. Come on. Belgium. Who will go to a World Cup and take Belgium?
But last 4 years, they were thick as one of the few.
Yeah, they were.
And then even the Euros, that's 2 years or a year ago.
But if you study Belgium, when they come to the tournament, the group stage, they always just go through with ease. When you get to the knockout stages, the business side of it, that's where they always find it. Yes. So for me, I'm not surprised at all.
Okay. It seems harmful. The likes of even before we come to South Korea, Germany's a group that comprises of Germany, Spain, and Japan. At the end of it, when that group came out, personally I said Germany and Spain are true. But it happens that Japan topped that group and Spain came second. Fast forward today, South Korea, they are into the round of 16. Do you think something is happening on the blind side of us and the Asia side of things?
It's part of it. That's how the tournament is. All these there will be surprises. But eventually, when we go to the knockout stages, definitely it will be left with the big boys. Definitely. But in any tournament since 1930, there will be surprises. See, Morocco, they are on top of their group. But when we get to the knockout stages, we separate the boys from the men. Definitely. If, like my brother said, Belgium is not a powerhouse, so if even Belgium is out, I would think Germany is a surprise package. And even there, for some time now, their performance this time, it has not been up to their standard. So when even they are out, most connoisseurs would say, oh, Germany, they deserve to be out. But then Korea, and there's nothing happening with the Asian this thing. It's just they merit the position they are in. They take their movement, but I don't think they will go far. From quarter semi, you will see the household names. Definitely. Brazil is there, Argentina is there, Spain is going through. So you see the big boys. So let's hope.
England is there. Netherlands is there. At this time, we'll bring in our World Cup historian. Please, can you join us on stage so that we'll see how the history and the fact part of the World Cup is going? Yeah. So, Charlie, let's give it up for Papa Koman. He's here. Charlie, so give us some facts and figures about the World Cup.
Charlie, you were down about anything. So I'll say you're right. The downfall of a man is not the end of his life. We shall move on. Yeah, World Cup, in as much as group stages near the it was going on. Well, now beginning now but along the line, like my colleagues are saying, we are seeing the football nations, the powerhouses, they are really taking over. Yeah. And shockingly, you won't upset near. So I think as time goes on, so we have some facts being record here. I just want to share with the viewers. Viewers, I like ya. And I share. I like ya. And one here. So Charlie, the first we are on tips and man say first Jude Bellingham has become the first player born in the 21st century to score in this World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
The first 21st century born.
Player.
Yeah. another. I think it's the kind of saying also a number. So and it's an inspiration to the upcoming once youth now also will step up and their game. Secondly, I'll go for the Saudis. I'm very upset here thinking so we anti-Messi money and they can do something for us, right? At least they should. So I think they are also the first. There's this player, Salem Al-Dasari. Yeah, Al-Dasari is the first Saudi ever to have scored back-to-back winners at the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Back-to-back. And I didn't see that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
In as much as we have a first Ghanaian player to play for the Qatari to also score.
Okay.
And over the weekend, we gave one or two research being announced. Messi did some, you kind of say, records. Yeah. Yeah. So I also share that one.
Okay. So what did Messi do?
Messi. Undisappointed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, undisappointed. World Cup goals are 8.
Okay.
8 goals. No doubt about it.
Okay.
8 goals. Yeah, I think he equalized Diego Maradona's record time. And Ronaldo so marking boot for boot.
Okay. Oh, no,
Ronaldo is also good for marking boot for boot.
Or
First player to score in 5 World Cups. Straight up. Most player of the match in World Cup history. Ronaldo now. First player to score in 10 consecutive major tournaments. Most goals in football history. Most goals in international football. Charlie. Oh, a record chaser.
Oh, okay.
Record chaser. I think almost one more year. Then I'll come home. The last one. In as much as my mood is down, though. Now in him say after the first Ghana, our first ever, I can't say group stages, but we have a good record in the second matches.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a back in 2006. Our second match was with Czech Republic.
Okay.
Yeah, we managed to get 2 goals out of 2010. We in Australia.
Okay.
So I think we drew 1-1. Back in 2014, we got 2-2. We in Germany and any Korean and Sian also. And yeah, Charlie, blood. We shed blood, but we were able to get 3 out of 2. And yeah, Charlie, let me know from that, guys. More money, more like ya. More share. More like ya. More share.
So nice one. So that was the World Cup history and fact from our man Papa Koko. Say something to the baby girls. Say something to the baby girls.
But I mean, if I don't really have any much to say, but all I can say is
almost I feel
I feel so I don't really have much to say. All I'll say is Mungo YouTube. Now Mungo click sports. I like ya. I like ya. And I'll catch you on the flip side.
Fantastic. Papa Koko and one of the women. Oh, you will be happy. Let's give it up for me. Tell it to Papa Koko. See you later.
Okay.
So guys, that was some little bit of history lesson for us. Charlie, the round of 16 is here. The pairing is almost. Netherlands will be playing USA. Argentina will be playing Australia. England will play Senegal. Let's concentrate on England Senegal. Do you think Senegal can edge it? Because for me, let me be a bit biased here. I fancy England for this. I fancy them for it.
On paper, England look favorites. You can't take anything away from the Senegalese. They play good football. This tournament, they've shown that they've come to play. You see, when you see one neighboring countries doing something, we should recommend them. Because even if you compare their performance with ours, their first match, it's hard to take Holland around the 80th or something. Last 10 minutes before you see they get their 2 goals. Senegal is doing something wonderful, and I think they can surprise England. But on paper, England player for player, they have good players, they have quality players. But then Senegal can do something. I have that strong belief Senegal can kick them out. Yeah.
Senegal.
You see, the English, they normally think they are even better than they actually are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they win one game, come on, they make all the noise.
Okay.
But ask yourself, which top team has England beaten?
Okay.
When was the last time England beat a top team?
When in the Euro final.
Yeah, they were in the Euro final. But which team did they beat to get to the final?
Well, anyway.
Yeah, they haven't beaten a top team for a while now. Even their Nations League, when they couldn't beat Italy.
They are even out.
Yeah. But they will make all the noise when they beat the Wales and they beat the Irans. They will make all the noise. So watch out for this game. Senegal. If Senegal play to their best ability, they will surprise them.
Okay.
Yeah. But I see it. I see the match going all the way.
All the way.
Yeah. All the way to maybe even extra time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It will be a close match than most people think.
What do you fancy Netherlands USA? You think USA can cause an upset?
I have watched the USA matches. They are not a bad team at all. They fight everything. So it will be close, very, very, very close. But maybe the Dutch have more quality.
Okay.
So maybe in some areas of the match they will dominate.
Gakpo
Yes.
will be the one.
So, and maybe that will be the difference.
Okay.
So I think the Netherlands.
You think the Netherlands? Let's the kind of football Spain is playing. But Morocco too, they are doing something that Charlie. Do you think Morocco can edge it past Spain?
From if you watch Spain's matches, they only beat Costa Rica.
Okay.
And one thing I've seen about Spain is that when you show them too much respect, that's when you'll be affected.
Okay.
If you watch closely their game with the Japanese, when they in the second half especially, when the Japanese came out and they started pressing them and they put pressure on them, they drew a lot of mistakes from the Spanish team.
Okay.
So when I've seen that when you sit back on them and you give them too much respect and you allow them to play, that's when the problem. But when you press them and you show them that you can compete with them, you have a chance.
Yes, you have a chance.
Yeah, you have a chance. They are not that invincible.
They are not that invincible.
And even if I may add something to what my brother said, for Spain and Morocco, it's more than football. It has taken a political twist.
For really?
Yes, like Morocco and like US and Iran. Morocco and Spain share borders. They have been fighting over some boundary. This belongs to us.
Okay.
Formerly, Morocco sees themselves as they are Europeans.
Yeah.
But then Spain was part of the people who were championing that no, they don't belong to us.
Okay.
One thing Spain will have the advantage is these North Africans, when they are playing with the Europeans, their style is just like the Europeans. They play like the Europeans, but the Europeans know how to play better than them. Okay. So if you watch, when North Africans meet this European side, apart from this tournament that you see that Morocco is doing something, most of the time they are not able to eliminate them. But when it comes to the West African, black Africans, so our style is different.
Yeah.
So I don't see Morocco edging out. It will be a surprise for me. But then even for where they've come now,
it's fine.
Yeah. I don't think it's the first time an African country has led a group in the World Cup.
Yeah, the first.
Before the tournament, we didn't expect
Morocco to go that far.
They've done something.
Do you think Argentina, Australia will be walking in park for Argentina?
If Argentina turn up, I don't think Australia has stand a chance. If they turn up, I don't think Australia has stand a chance. Yeah.
And if this comes to before the tournament, if Argentina, most connoisseurs were of the view that Argentina was, and if Argentina wants to win the World Cup, like you said, they have to turn up.
There's no option.
And you know one thing I like about this South America, they struggle during the group stages, but when they know how to play knockout. That's where we call World Cup. The World Cup is not the group stages, the knockout stages. That's what.
Because it's just one match.
Thank you. But and trust me, I see Argentina. They will eliminate Australia. They will turn out. They will definitely turn out. Don't worry.
Let's look at the last bit for this. France and Poland. France and Poland. France.
Obviously, I'll go for France. I'm a little bit French biased, so I'll go for France.
Yeah.
Like Lewandowski, they've done well. They were down. Not many people expected them to go out through the group. I think it's okay for them. France, sorry, they are one of the favorites. They are one of my favorites. France, when they are in their element, you can't stop them. Even their match against Tunisia, they played with virtually their second string team. That was. See, this tournament has been with a lot of controversies. The Griezmann's offside. That ball that they said French they are equalizing. I didn't see how Griezmann was offside. As compared to what the match between, even if you see this Japanese second goal.
Yeah.
The ball was clear off the line. See the VAR and I don't know what's going on.
The whole confusion lies with the fact that FIFA are not showing us the VAR image. They are not showing us the image. Like when they see that you are offside, normally in the leagues they will draw the line for you to see that. But with this, they are just watching in the technical room. They are not showing you what is happening. So it's creating a little bit of controversy. Okay. So I think that it doesn't help.
There are some decisions, seriously. If you want Costa Rica, Germany's fourth goal, Musiala, he was in a clear offside position, but they interpreted the thing that when the ball was being kicked, he was onside. But if you compare that one to Griezmann's own, you see that even Griezmann's one was far better. But they took offside against France and they allowed. So that, just as my brother is saying, they should come out. They should at times we should see the VAR's point of.
I heard France are they petition FIFA over the.
Yeah, and come to think of it, even that ball, the Tunisians passed the ball. They took the ball to the middle. They passed the ball, so they've started playing. So that goal should have stood good. Because they took the ball to the middle, they passed before the VAR called the referee and they disallowed it. But France, their argument is once we've scored and we've started restart the game.
It should have been considered as a goal.
Because when what do you call it? When the goal was scored, that's when it should be checked
before they
restart.
So once you pass, it's like you've ended the round of play
and then you restart
the match. So I don't know why they recall VAR and whatever.
But France will edge out Poland.
France will have too much quality for Poland.
Too much quality. Okay, so let's do the last possible possible Brazil, South Korea, and then Portugal. Portugal to who
is it Switzerland?
Switzerland or
is it
Cameroon? For Cameroon, because Brazil is playing Cameroon. Definitely Brazil will edge out Cameroon. So it will be between Switzerland and the other country.
Yeah, you think Switzerland will push, right?
I'll tip Switzerland. They are playing some wonderful football, and they deserve to go at least go through. They deserve to go through. But Portugal will edge them out. Portugal and Brazil will eliminate Korea. Korea, this is their last one. Yeah. They've done well.
Well, folks, Charlie, it's been a very, very toxic day for us. We were full of happiness. And all of a sudden, within 90 minutes, our happiness fizzled into the air, just like poof. But Charlie, we are men. Charlie, we don't fear.
That man don't know
yeah. Okunkra, that man and Nume.
I guess in the Kumo Kosia.
Fantastic. So, Charlie, let's click for my name is Stacy. I'm hanging out with Unyaberry, my uncle, Unyaberry, my original coach, Charlie. We have any message for for the baby girls and the wifey at home. Charlie, I can see the wifey was in the jubilant mood, man. And the night
Like, it's a look, you can't talk for
Charlie, if you see how she take in Ghana jersey, the Ghana jersey, the blouse are disappointed.
Tell us some comfortable words.
Charlie, don't worry, I come.
Fantastic.
Thank you for all the support. Keep watching. A subscriber, a liker, share. Exactly.
But for me, nothing is lost yet. We have a good team.
Okay.
We have a good team for the future. The only thing we have is left with management.
Okay.
And for me, the joy I have is Otuado should go by his words. He said after the World Cup, he's stepping aside. And for me, they are all making no change in mind. This team we have, if we get better technical team, make them take the team they pursue. You see, if the person be advisor, it be different from a day in the helm.
Exactly.
Some things you go fit up, you like what you take, you like. But my advice, we have a long team. You see, if you watch this one a second half, this is how Ghana play. So if we leave Jordan, you see, the thing is,
single out
the day Jordan 1 or 2 players, definitely after this tournament, they have some few years. And this Kamaldeen, Bukari, and we have Banyere, those players, we should get the confidence, they should give them the confidence. The next AFCON, if we have good technical team with this crop of players, we can do something. So nothing is lost. Nothing is lost. I think we're at the top of it. Like
Anashe. So yeah, from us as Click Sport, SD Click TV, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the capital. Bye bye.